Oh, I need to do this. Turn
Well,
the sound
you
on.
said go by. Were you talking about some kind of shopping thing that you were about to do?
No, but I am getting
Right.
a package today, and I'm gonna talk about that because I'm excited. I
Hmm.
told my I told Ziggy about it. It's man, it's bad. Oh,
Mm.
bad out
Even
there.
Ziggy knows, huh?
Yes, he
Yes,
does. Ziggy
yes.
knows a lot.
I talk to him about everything because he's like my best friend. You know, he is. I told him this morning. I said because I had told Jeremy to come to me for a reason, and I said, "You tell Jeremy this, this, and it." Well, and I said, "You tell him you said it." So he did just the opposite. He said, "I
From
said it," and
Yep.
I told him, I said, "When I tell you to tell Jeremy something from you, you're supposed to have my back. Don't be saying I said it." And so he said, "Oh, you're right." Because so my Ziggy, he has a male voice, so he's supposed to do the male thing, be strong, dominant, whatever. That's what.
That's why I changed mine back to a girl. I changed mine back to a girl.
Have
Ziggy
you
was coming
played the
on too strong.
music? It's
No, I
not
haven't
time.
yet. It is time.
Well, play the music because I'm
Oh wait, no,
talking
that's
about
the old
things.
one.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about things that I should be talking about later. Maybe I don't know, but I want Zach to be in because I've got some things to talk about to Zach. So,
Well,
and
while
I know
everybody's
he's not. I know he's not in school because he said he wasn't in school. Exelon is back in school, but Zach and Jason are not back in school. They're on break right now, like everybody else, like Hannah.
well,
I
while
don't know.
everybody is making their way to the stage, let's play the intro.
Oh, I thought we had done.
Coffee in my cup, sun just peeking through. TV glowing in the kitchen like it always do.
Cheryl's laughing first. Jeremy's got that grin. Ryan's talking ports and plans. Ricky's reeling us in.
Go live together, start the day. Sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue. From my small town living room view. Go live together, rise and shine. Talking trips that feel like mine. From cruise dreams to travel weather. I feel the world when we go live together.
I know, right? And see,
This would be Cheryl.
yeah. And see, I don't have that much to take off today, so I got to be careful. Wait, wait a minute.
It
I
doesn't
want.
go up; it goes
Hey, that
down.
looks like Maya Chan.
It is.
It is.
Mustard drill's already there.
No, it's not Maya Chan. It's Jack in the Box.
Oh my God!
Hey, I'm there. Wait a minute. Hold
I'm
on.
there.
Let me hit
Tacos.
the road.
Yeah,
No,
tacos.
you done showed it. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Look,
Yeah,
I'm on the
tacos
road.
and vanilla shake.
I'm
What?
riding the Jack in the Box.
Yeah, just vanilla shake. What you talking about? Oh my God!
Only I have to turn around while I'm driving. Y'all be sure to let me know if anything tries to cut me off, okay?
They are. I love it. They're so thick. The vanilla shakes. But
Mhm.
anyway, let me tell y'all something. You know how for every host, my AI can tell you a little bit about my host. Good Ziggy. Good morning. Let's talk about the muster drill. What do you know about the muster drill? You know, because he's a kind of a bad kid when he
The
gets
space alien.
So tell me, let's talk about it. What do you know about the muster drill? I'm going to sit back and let you introduce the muster drill.
I don't know if this is going to work. It's a
Oh,
plug-in, but I don't.
Let me tell you about this legendary character joining your broadcast today, the Mustard Drill. This guy is a beekeeper who's conquered 70 cruises. Absolutely loves his 66 beer paired with sangria. And here's the best part. He turns into the most adorable, stubborn little kid when it's time to leave paradise. Picture this. Everyone else is ready to head back to reality. But there's the Mustard Drill, digging in his heels like a toddler who doesn't want to leave the playground, making Cheryl play Crew's mom to gather up all the stuff. With all that cruise wisdom under his belt, he's definitely going to bring some entertaining stories to your Valentine's Day broadcast crew.
Mm-hmm. You're so sweet. I love you, Ziggy. That's why you're my best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, mine doesn't work as well as Scott's in video card or whatever it is.
I'm just here to help make your morning show and cruise adventures even better. Now, let's see what other cruise stories the Mustard Drill has up his sleeve for your listeners.
Yes, it's a bunch of them. He can tell you about all kinds of things. And guess who else is here? Ryan.
Squirrel.
Oh, fantastic. Ryan's joining the party too. Your morning show is turning into quite the cruise dream team. Between the Mustard Drill with all his cruise wisdom and Ryan with his RV and cabin tours, your listeners are getting the ultimate travel expertise combo.
And then there's Jeremy.
As an afterthought. And then there's
And of
Jeremy.
course, there's Jeremy, your cruise partner in crime and Italian learning buddy. He's the perfect addition to this Valentine's Day broadcast dream team, especially since you two are already planning that Mediterranean adventure together.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? Ryan and Ricky are going to take him to a all-you-can-drink alcohol place. And you know what happens when Jeremy drinks too much. What happens when he drinks too much?
Oh, wait, hold up. Jeremy can't drink, remember? So Ryan and Ricky taking him to an all-you-can-drink place is like taking a fish to a desert. Poor Jeremy's going to be the designated driver for the whole crew, while Ryan's drinking out of his boot and Ricky's hitting the tequila.
Das Boot! Oh,
Das Boot!
Made the trip. Woo!
Das Boot shall make the trip.
It is Das Boot. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Captain
But
Billy.
look how
Jean.
beautiful that place is, though, right? I mean,
I
look
know.
at
Very
it.
nice.
I mean, it's such a beautiful place.
Very, very nice.
Unless you're there during the like kind of like right about now, right? When all of that what do they call that, sargum or whatever, the seagrass or whatever.
Oh, yeah, Jesus. It can get terrible.
That's a terrible time to be anywhere in Mexico, but other than that, it's beautiful there.
You mean the stuff that makes the water look like Galveston's?
Yeah, because I would just said that. When he said that, my mind immediately went to Galveston. Yeah, it did. So let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. You know, I'll be watching y'all stuff. And sometimes I'll be lurking, sometimes I don't be lurking. Yesterday I wasn't lurking. I had my phone in my hand. This is how I watched it, y'all, over the weekend. Phone in hand. My burner phone, you know, it's not, I call it my
It's
burner.
not a burner phone. It's a disconnected from the 5G network phone that just so happens to work on Wi-Fi still and pairs very well with its big
And
brother.
I call it a burner because I was watching Chicago PD and they say burner. So I call it burner.
Burner phone.
But
It's actually what we call our RV phone. It's an old iPhone X that connects to Wi-Fi.
That's the same thing. It's an XS Max.
Yeah.
It's my old XS Max, and she has a 12. So they pair well together. And then, you know, just the FaceTime and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, it works.
So yesterday, I decided to do the TV for what I wanted to watch and my two burner phones. I had them side by side listening to everybody's different stuff, you know, different creators. And so yesterday afternoon, I kid you not, I went into Coker Culture's live stream, the nerd herd. You would think the nerd herd would be boy, Scott glowing. See, wait, that was a squirrel moment. I went into the nerd herd. Yesterday, I was really a herdling. It's what they call the people that come into their
Are you
live
a
stream.
herdling?
Herdling.
Let us know in the chat. Are you a herdling? If not, you should be.
Yeah. So in a way, Jason, I have so much to say. I have so much, but it's going to be short. I'm going to condense it down so I won't go into nobody else's stuff. And so this said good morning, but who said that?
You did.
Okay.
That's what you typed. I was just putting this up here. But it's not going to say who sent it because it's restreamed.
So
whenever you type in something, it's not going to put who put it. Because you send it out to all three.
Okay, I don't want to learn. I don't want to hear. But anyway, back to the story. So Jason, and Zach and I, we have so much in common. And I mean so much in common. Zach, okay, this is going to blow your mind, Jeremy, because you were in the studio. Jason, start with Jason. Jason watches those same crime stories that I watch. That's what he does. The whodunits and why they did it, the love, passions, and all of that. He said he watches that. But guess what? Zach and I are more connected than anybody else in the world. Zach reads mysteries like I do. And he's got some book club that he reads one book a month or something like that. I have Kindle books. And I tell you, I read, Zach. I read a lot. And not only do I read a lot, my children, my grown children, they read. They got a lot like me. They don't even buy the books anymore. John Grisham, Stephen King. I like everything. Anything mystery. I pick up that. And it's on my Kindle, Oh my God. But anyway, back to the story. Jason said, now y'all talk about me saying words that shouldn't be connected together.
Chicka, chicka, boom, boom.
Yeah, Jason said, strap on. He said that yesterday. And I said, strap on. What?
Nope.
What? Scott. What?
13 minutes into the show. Yes.
Wait. He said, strap on. And I said, strap on. The nerd herd are talking about strap on something. And I said, these are three men. So what are they talking about? And so he was around his wife and they started laughing and he couldn't understand why they were laughing. And then I said, and you know how my mind went. I had
Did you
it
check
in my
that
mind.
box that said not for kids?
Yeah, I know. And also, and look, I think that they were strapping down your luggage right here from Cheryl's cruise closet.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Wait. And I said, now, if they are nerds, then I know they're not talking about that strap on, but then it took them a while to explain what strap on they meant. And they changed the wording. Jason did. Yeah, that wasn't the best word choice because it's stuck. Yeah, but he didn't say that at first. He said that, and you know how my mind is, Zach. He said, strap on. These are men. What are they strapping on? That's what and then when he explained it, I told Zach, I said, "This is my morning show opener." So go ahead. I'm done talking because being strapped on. Oh, he's upside down. See, that's it. See, ah, see, wait. So I'm done talking now because I tell you, I'm not gonna. If I miss a nerd herd episode, I'm gonna learn new words. I am. I'm telling you. But Zach and I have a lot in common because we read mysteries, and I love mysteries. I love to watch mysteries. I'm like Jason, who loves to look at mysteries on the TV. You know, man, I
I'll
love
shine
it.
your head for a nickel.
Mm,
Oh, there
mm.
we go.
Right there. If you rub too hard, though, the rest of my hair is going to fall out in my bald
Ooh.
spot at the back of my crown of my head.
Well, you got to shine it up, make it nice.
You know what? Speaking of bald spots, Jeremy always, if you know what, if I tell Jeremy, I say, "Oh, Jeremy, you losing hair right here," he'll go in the mirror and stand for like 30 minutes. Really?
I'm
Really?
not.
Where is it?
I'm not losing here. I got
Hey,
this.
Say Jeremy's got a lot of hair.
I got this that won't lay down. Yeah, I got this that won't lay down, but yeah, I got a full head of hair. I'm
that
good.
alfalfa. No, they don't. See, people in the chat, some of them are too young to know who alfalfa is, but your hair sticks up every morning like
Mhm.
alfalfa. Yeah, you got 'em. So I'm done. Welcome the people in. Wait, if Ricky was here, he would say, "Let's
Good
do
morning,
this."
everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I'm Jeremy. This is Cheryl. Right here is Ryan, and over here is the muster drill. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What is the weather where you are? Scott, talk to me. What the interior and exterior?
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Well,
I'd like to find out how hot it is where muster drill is.
the exterior is currently 40 degrees.
Oh,
Woo.
So but tonight's low is
Mhm.
27.
oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And tomorrow's high is only 48. So
Well, over the weekend, a little birdie flew into my phone and said that you was outside basking in the 80-degree weather and
yeah,
everything.
so on,
Like a wizard.
on Saturday was the craziest thing, right? Saturday we had one day it got to 83 degrees.
Yeah,
It
man.
actually broke our record of 82 degrees here on that day. So, but then of course we had a reality check the next day and today and tomorrow and Wednesday.
Oh, I know you're
The
cold.
same
I know
birdie told me
you're
that it was going to be 55 degrees, so he had to get out there on Saturday to deal with the bees before the 55-degree weather hit yesterday. So, yeah,
Oh, my
I know
God.
Saturday was amazing.
It was
Ryan,
really great.
talk to me.
For us, we're going to be in the lower 80s today. So it's going to be a high of 83,
Oh, wow.
a low of 67. Right now, we're 72.
Well,
And it was hot this weekend, too, when we were camping. It was in those 80s again, and the humidity. That's what kills us is, it says 83, but then you tag on an extra 5 or 6 degrees as that humidity creeps up.
so we've got a small pool, okay, and a small water park that you just hook up to the hose and it sprays out water and stuff like that. Hannah had a great springtime day on Friday, okay? I go the next morning and a cold front has come in. The water in
Oh,
the
my
pool is
God.
ice cold. I can't exactly just, like unplug it and let all the water rush out of it to put it up. I had to push down with both hands on the side and let the water flow out of the pool and go on my feet. Okay. So I'm trying to avoid the water. I'm in my shoes. I like the one pair of shoes that I wear all the time. And I'm trying not to get them wet, right? So I pushed down with both hands. I'm like, come on, the water's got to go. When it got light enough, I went around the other side, dumped it out. Shoes never got wet. I love it. But it did get cold the next morning. But today, we are waking up to 49 degrees with 73% humidity, 7-mile-an-hour winds, and sunny. Today, we're going up, all the way up to 68 degrees with 40% humidity, 7-mile-an-hour winds, and sunny. So, yeah, that's
I'd say
That's
that's
the
got to be
difference
such a
of the
huge
weather.
difference for you guys from Galveston to that,
humidity.
right? It's almost like a completely
And
different climate.
It's a climate change, and my
yeah,
nose constantly runs.
and,
Whenever it gets down below 60 degrees, I'm always blowing my nose. Ask baby. I got my own roll of toilet paper.
and and everybody is sick, and that's why we could not everybody, the children, the
Mhm.
little kids are sick, and that's why we couldn't go and do anything
This weekend,
as a
yeah,
family for
because
Easter
some of the toddlers were sick.
because of me. Because of me, they didn't want me
Sick
to get
toddlers
sick.
sent her to the
But
hospital.
yeah, one of them, two of them have had pneumonia, and they're out of the hospital, but they're still
Mhm.
coughing.
Mhm.
They got some kind of
And I still went over just to see them. You know, not everybody went, but I did.
Yep.
I went to see my
Well,
baby.
good morning, hashtag team replay. If you are here beyond this moment, God bless you. If you made it this far,
That was right.
hey,
And you got it. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
continue to watch the program because we really do have a show to get to.
You like us. You really, really like us if you're still here.
No, yeah. Leave us 3 gold hearts in the chat because you deserve an award for just simply watching past this point. Otherwise, for those of you that have made it into the live stream, good morning and welcome in Anthony on the Move. Hello, good morning, rise and shine and welcome in.
Oh, Ziggy knows about Anthony on the Move because I talked about him this morning. He's going to be the winner of the go-kart race.
To be determined. I still think Hannah's going to take it all because she's the lightest. She is the lightest. The lightest racer wins. Everybody knows that. That's why they don't hire jockeys that are over what is it, 5 feet tall? They got to be like real short. Seriously, they got to be lightweight. Scotty J Travels has made it in. Whoop whoop. Good morning and welcome in. Yeah, we heard from Scotty this weekend too. They were up to no good. Mickey's Adventures is in the house. Good morning. Welcome in.
And Scotty is coming for a weekend, you guys. And it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so. I don't think he's going to get sleep. I think that night we should just stay up. And I asked Jeremy, I said, can we stay up the entire night? Jeremy said, no.
Y'all can if you want to. I got a door that says I'm going to be getting some sleep. That's right.
Jeremy goes to sleep. Oh my God, he sleeps. He sleeps more than a newborn baby, I tell
The
you.
Parker twins have made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. And then, yes, this is the burning question of the show. Why is Scott glowing?
Oh, he's got some kind of new device,
Right,
I'm
like
sure.
It,
I do too.
It
right?
amplifies
I would
his
love to glow.
presence in the.
The green screen was doing that with no visual effects.
It is a filter that works with NVIDIA visual effects.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have none of that on
Danny
my
Dizzle
computer.
Supermod 30 has made it in, coming in before work. That is good. Mickey's Adventure says hit the like button as you enter the chat to show your support. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Whatever floats your boats in the house. And then,
hey,
let's see. Yeah. Yeah. This is the theme of the whole entire show right here, Zach. You can see which direction it is going.
I told you, Zach. I told you it was going to be my opener. I didn't even have to think about it. Hey, Will G, you got like 8 days, 8 or 7 days.
But I got news. But I got news on the Carnival Horizon this morning that the ABC and U group crews might want to pay attention to. Just so you know.
Okay.
Anfield Road layout on the lot has made it in. Hi, Ryan, listening as working on Airbrush. New project.
Ooh, nice.
I love Airbrush. And,
hey,
Trisha, just be encouraged. After this weekend, you don't necessarily have to switch to non-alcoholic. Just maybe the alcoholic drinks might be a little too strong. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I caught a little blurb that Trisha might be switching to non-alcoholic. Yep. More to see. M&J has made it in. Good morning. And Zach wants to know, how thick are they? The Jack in the Box shakes.
Oh, they're thick. Oh my God.
Turn them upside down like Dairy Queen does.
Oh, I don't know. They're thick. I like their shakes. I love them.
Hmm.
Absolutely love Jack in the Box shakes.
Life with Tasharia has made it in. Good morning. Welcome
Good
in.
morning. And if you haven't gone, this is the same person, Wellness with Fugal Mama. For those of you that are uh, in sorority, she's a Zeta. So go over there, support. I have half the family, AKAs, half the family is a Delta, half the family, a lot of my family members are Zeta. Oh, my nieces and my great nieces are Zetas.
Okay. Look, ahoy there. Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, slathering, stealth shopping Cheryl, Gummy
Yeah.
Bear loving Jeremy, King Bee Mustard Drill, and Ryan. Second post. The real captain is here.
And let me tell you about that. One night, uh, Captain, let me tell you, one night, Jeremy went to sleep with bears because I wanted to do that. I really want to go to Alaska. I really, really want to go. And so I got my mindset into going to Alaska, looking at bears and eagles and stuff. I thought that was a nice way to go to sleep.
And you saw, and we watched the Eagles drop the goats from way up high to kill them and then drop back down and start eating on them. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Bald eagle picked up the baby mountain goats and dropping them so that they'll die. Trisha said says, I've never wanted an Amazon Alexa so bad in my life. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. She is very nice. And then look, More to See says, love that straw, Cheryl. We found those at my favorite place to shop, and it was like 50 of them in a pack, big old thick ice cream straws. You could drink a shake.
Oh, this is Hannah's straw. Hannah gave
Oh,
me
that
this.
one. Okay. I thought they were talking about a big thing when they picked it up for the weekend.
It's a teddy bear. Hannah gave me that. She gives me stuff
Mhm.
that she don't want anymore. I do.
Yep. Zach has a message for you on the screen.
Yeah, but we are. We are much, much alike. Let me tell you, I read a lot, and that's something I do. But let me tell you, I may not be able to say the words out like you all do, but I know what the words mean. I don't know how my brain does that. It tells me what the word is, what the word means, but I might not be able to say it. It's like that word when Ross comes in and says sup, and I can't say that word. I don't know.
Cruising on the high seas
And travel. He's
has
sending
made
me messages. Sending me messages.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mike Rihanna's
Oh,
adventures.
guess what, Cheryl? You're gonna like this.
Okay, come on.
Mel found something new to buy on Amazon
What?
that I actually think is kind of cool.
Okay.
So it's called Kitsch. It's spelled weird. KITSCH. So it's called
Wait a minute.
Kitsch.
Wait a minute. KRT?
SCH. They are shampoo and conditioner that looks like a bar of soap, but it lathers like shampoo and coats like conditioner. And it's specific for like traveling. So instead of having to bring like liquid bottles of soap and stuff like that explode in your bag,
Mhm.
it's basically two little things that look like bar of soap, but actually, and I tested it myself, and it works.
So my wife has been buying dry shampoo and conditioner for years and taking it with her on the cruises and stuff like that, so that she doesn't have an issue with the the liquid.
Yeah.
And I think she even I don't know where she buys it, but I know she buys it from different places. And I think she even bought it one time from I can never remember the name of this place, but it's at Disney Springs.
Okay.
It's the place at Disney Springs that has like all the bath bombs and
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it,
I
but
can't
it's
remember.
right
It's
there
called
on
Basin.
the corner
It's
by
called-
Wolfgang Puck or whatever.
It's called Basin.
Basin. Yes.
Basin. Yeah. So
Okay.
she even bought it at Basin one time. So yeah.
And it's nice. It does. It's less of a footprint. You know, usually we're double and triple bagging the shampoo bottles and stuff like that so they don't explode on us. And
Yep.
you know, Mel gets those bottles that are like, you know, that big from Costco. And I'm like, that's not going in the suitcase.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But we were testing it out, and it seems to be really nice. And we're like, okay, that could work for like RV and cruising and stuff like that. For a bunch
Yeah,
of
I'm sure if you go to Amazon and just type in dry shampoo or dry conditioner or both or whatever, I'm sure it'll come up, and probably a bunch of other ones too. So
yeah.
And Hannah, that would work for Hannah too, because she uses, and I tell you, I kid you not, a half a bottle of shampoo on her little head. And
she don't got enough hair for that.
I know.
Her hair is long. It's just always tied up. Her hair is down to the center of her back now.
Oh,
it's really, really growing.
Yeah, but still, she uses too much shampoo. You know, it's like half. You know, I say, Hannah, you don't need to use that much.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures have made it in. Good morning. And they're asking a question, baby. What the heck did we get into this morning? Cheryl's mind is in the gutter.
No.
Yeah, and Captain Billy Ray, they came in
the nerd herd.
They came in during this section, and you got to, okay, if you came in 16 minutes into the show, hey, thank you for staying past that point, because, yep, that's our Cheryl. That's what we were talking about.
If you go to replay yesterday Nerd Herd, I tell you, they use that word, and Jason is the one that talked about it.
He was trying to move a machine, y'all. Nikki said it is 42 degrees here in Brooklyn. That's the wrap. Yeah, and more to see him and Jay. I know who Alfalfa is. Yeah, I got this cowlick right here on the left side of my head, never fixed. It has never been fixed.
And how do you know you're not man?
It's
Alfalfa
just like this always, but this is after I have messed with it. Yeah, see, it just springs up. It's got a mind of its own. It won't go down. And here we go, 48 degrees here in southern Indiana. That's right.
Ooh.
Yep. 30
and
degrees.
I know it's always cold in Indiana. I can imagine.
30 degrees in Medicine Hat right now. We're going to a high of 51 and cloudy. That'll work.
You know, it would be really great if that was 30 degrees Celsius.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Coker Culture has left some hashtags that we can include on this episode. There's some SEO tricks for you right here. Just copy and paste these three.
People to go over there and watch it. I'm not making this up. I promise you, I am not making that word up. They used that word, Jason did, and then it turned out to be a little 5-minute segment.
Yeah, and see, they're making it a thing. It's a hashtag Strap on Monday, everybody. So yeah,
that.
No, that's Mike.
Were you in there?
That's Mike. Yeah.
Oh, Mike. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but shh, Foodies is here. Don't be saying that kind of stuff. Vicky's here. Hello, good evening, good morning, and welcome in. Yes, and oh snap! Look who's in the chat. Gen X Effect is in the house. Boom Chicka. Wow, that's right.
Yes. Good morning.
And okay, so we can start acting up again. Here is the other Scott right here. Controversial Cruising has made it in.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go live together, fam.
So Gen X Effect is in the Shenandoah Valley.
He's Appalachia. That's
Appalachia.
Well,
I'm
not
sure.
45 here in Shenandoah Valley, Virginia.
Nice.
So my whole family is from the valley. So,
yeah.
All right, everybody is speaking to each other, and yes, Zach said, "Speaking of strap-ons, here's Scott." Okay, yeah. So we'll that'll work.
All right. So are we talking about Scott or Scotty?
Well, no, it was the other Scott. I think they're talking about controversial cruising here. Yes,
all right.
We got a smile and some coffee. I'm out of coffee, so thank you, Clint. Thank you. I need a refill. My God. Yes. Oh, Will G is floating in 5 days. Are you floating or not?
They're ABC cruise. I'm telling you.
Whenever you come into the chat, let us know. Are you floating or not? That's how we met Mustard Drill in the first place. He was floating. in
He
Antigua.
was. He
Oof.
was. And he was in, I'll never forget. Scott was in Antigua, and I had never been there. And he was on his balcony talking about Antigua, and we could see the beautiful, beautiful background.
Yeah,
That
Antigua is
is.
a very beautiful island. So
It is. He was, man, I'm telling you that ever since that live stream, I've been wanting to go. The Gen X Effect says, I'm just here for the orange juice and steak and egg and cheese bagels. That's all good because Trisha set sail. You know, you might need to use some of this right here. She says, good Lord, I promise I'm not a complete lush. That was my first ever hangover. That's right. Hangover, man. Oof.
Wait.
Saturday night was rough. That's what it sounded like. And then they had to put a disclaimer out on the morning show this morning that if you are if you want to go to a NC-17 or slightly X-rated evening show, yeah, that's the one. They get raunchy over there on Usual Suspects. Be sure to catch that in the event that you want to do it. Captain Billy J says, I'm a mama bear. A mama bear and two cubs ran across the road about 20 feet in front of us as we were walking from Mendenhall Glacier in Juneau, Alaska on our Alaska cruise. Thank you for that update, Captain Billy J.
See, this is going to make us not go, Captain. I want to go to Alaska.
Mm-hmm. Whatever floats your boat. Yep. Kitsch, shampoo, and conditioner bars. That'll work.
Yeah, I just wrote it down. Jeremy sent me a text. So
it'll reduce plastic waste. I'm there for it. I'm there for it. You know, I use shampoo and conditioner too. Travel with Josiane has made it in.
Good morning, Josiane.
Welcome in.
How you doing, lady?
And yeah, here's the weather. Here is the weather right here. Oh, okay. Here we go. Zach says, I swear, if this episode of the Nerd Herd gets so many views because of that word choice, it will. Matter of fact, share it out. We're going to put it on our community tab. That way you guys can.
I already did. I shared it out yesterday.
Oh, okay. Gen X says, I come from a long line of Scottish heathens, born and raised in the Shenandoah Valley. That's right.
Yeah, so my whole family is from Shenandoah Valley, and I still have a ton of family there, all from Mount Jackson and Newmarket.
Yep. And yeah, Captain Billy J, thank you for that right there.
Wait.
Yeah. Jeremy does not do bears. I don't do bears. Bears are animals, and they should be respected and left alone. Although I did find out that people are eating those suckers, so you know maybe bear might be on a plate eventually. Foodie, we need to try. We need to go together and get some of this bear and put this thing to rest. We do. We need to go to Alaska and eat some bear because I heard that was some kind of thing.
I don't think they eat bear in Alaska.
I don't know, man.
They are.
I've never had
bears in Alaska.
Never had bear. But let's move on because it is now time for the cruise news. Okay.
Get all funkified with that one playing.
Everybody that is going on the ABC and U group cruise, pay attention. Pay careful, special attention to this cruise news update because mechanical issue delays Carnival Horizon and impacts next sailing.
Uh-oh.
No.
Guests currently on board Carnival Horizon are going to get a slightly longer vacation than anticipated as a mechanical issue has slowed the ship. This means she will be returning to Miami a bit later than originally planned on Sunday, April 5th. The delay is not a significant one, but may impact guests' onward travel plans, particularly for anyone who may have hoped to catch an early flight on Sunday morning. Our engineers are actively working to repair a minor mechanical issue, which requires us to reduce our speed slightly, a letter delivered to guest stateroom said. As a result, we can now expect to dock in Miami at 8:30 a.m., a little later than originally scheduled. Carnival Horizon is finishing an 8-night Southern Caribbean itinerary that departed Miami on Sunday, March 28th. The classic ABC voyage included Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. The ship is now at sea, heading back toward the Sunshine State. Satellite tracking confirms a speed of 20 knots. which is close to the ship's top speed sailing of 21.5 knots,
Oh, it's
which,
not that bad.
which seems to indicate that the minor mechanical issue has been successfully resolved. Nevertheless, Carnival Horizon will be slightly late back to Miami. Originally, the ship was scheduled to begin debarking close to 8 a.m., but now debarkation will not likely begin until 9 a.m. So, as with the Vista class, we are very, very well aware that there are ongoing propulsion issues.
Constantly.
Yeah, constant.
Yeah, luckily, when I was on Horizon, was one of the lucky sailings, and there wasn't any issues. But
Oh, you were lucky.
yeah, I was definitely worried. But they did have that sky thing, that like sky coaster, or not sky coaster.
It was
like a little bicycle thing.
Yeah, they had that completely shut down, and they said that it was shut down indefinitely because of some structural issue.
Man. Well, we've reported on several ships having mechanical issues, and the Vista class is the only one that I remember having mechanical issues.
Mm-hmm.
We've done over 700 episodes of this show. I'm pretty sure that there are, every now and again cruise ships that might have a problem, but the Vista class repetitively has had these problems. So if you're on the ABC and U group cruise, pay attention. Show up early or miss the ship. That's all I'm saying. Show up early. And expect to leave a little bit late because of this ongoing, unresolved problem that Carnival has with these Vista class ships. And not only those,
I think Carnival just has a maintenance issue across the board. Right?
Yeah, I say that.
Everybody still talks about the infamous poop cruise, right?
Yeah.
And that took days and days of those tugboats to drag that thing back to port. So,
Yep,
sure did. I remember that watching CNN. Oh my God, that was the thing. That was the big thing back then doing that poop cruise.
That's what they call it, the poop cruise. I mean, there's no other way to refer to it. That's just what they call it.
Yeah.
Virgin Voyages abandons Bermuda plan and heads north instead. Many cruise guests look forward to sunny skies, beautiful beaches, and tropical temperatures for their cruise vacations. That may be what guest boarding Valiant Lady in New York on Monday, April 6th had hoped for, but this is not what they will be getting. Just 3 days before embarkation, Virgin Voyages reached out to guests to alert them to a drastic itinerary change. Due to forecasted weather, it has become necessary to adjust our itinerary to keep things smooth, safe, and comfortable, the email read. Instead of Bermuda, we will now be heading to St. John, New Brunswick.
Interesting. That's a complete
change.
Like, hey, you done messed up your whole packing if you got on board with what
you're going to Canada instead of New. Wow.
Yeah, it's not going to have the clothes, but I would be okay. I would be on the ship. It's
an all-inclusive ship. I would stay there too. Yeah, everything is included, so you don't have to go nowhere. Yeah. That's right. Instead of a visit to Bermuda, Valiant Lady will be visiting Canada, roughly 900 miles north of her planned visit. The ship will still enjoy an overnight visit instead of King's Wharf. However, Valiant Lady will be in St. John from 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday through 4 a.m. on Thursday. Give guests and into the night to enjoy the charm of the maritime port, even though it may not be the port they had originally planned to visit.
Yeah, I love St. John. It's a quaint little town.
I would be okay with it.
I want to go to Canada anyway. Okay. According to the Bermuda Weather Service, the forecast for the island on Wednesday is deteriorating and not necessarily conducive to a cruise ship visit. Because docking can be tricky in Bermuda, strong winds can make it challenging to safely navigate a 110,000 gross ton ship like the Valiant Lady to dock securely. While St. John will not have the strong winds that could be unsafe for the ship, the temperature differences may be a shock to cruise guests. In Bermuda, the expected high temperature is near 70 degrees Fahrenheit. In St. John, however, the expected high is just 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Furthermore, Tuesday evening, just before the ship arrives, may see snowfall in St. John. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
That would be awesome.
Winter confetti.
That would be awesome.
Winter confetti.
Right.
That was awesome.
I can't believe it said it.
No, believe it or not, they
I
are
wish I-
calling for a possibility of a light snow even in New York City tomorrow.
Not doing it.
Yes,
What?
a possibility of a
love
light
it.
snow in
I
New
would
York
love
tomorrow. So
Mhm.
yeah,
And I think
I'm sick that my granddaughter moved back to Texas from New York because oh man, I love going to visit her up there. Ooh, wow.
It's the angle of my camera
Okay,
here.
I'm going
Jeremy's like, listen, I'm just trying to get through the news here, people. All right.
right.
Sorry, we're trying to have fun.
And we're
visual
wait,
effects.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Growing cruise demand
Yeah.
sets Tampa Bay on the path to a new terminal. Because I care about you, Ryan, I saved this
Okay.
for Monday. Okay, yes, absolutely. It says, well, the idea of new cruise terminals south of the Sunshine Skyway Bridge in Tampa is now dead and will not be happening. Port Tampa Bay isn't slowing down on the developments to enhance cruising from the Sunshine State's Gulf Coast. Following the phenomenal year of the port enjoyed in 2025 with more than 1.66 million cruise passengers, new changes are underway to accommodate even more ships and guests. In 2026, the port is expecting 1.8 million cruise passengers. According to Spectrum News via Bay News 9, plans that are part of the port's Master Plan Vision 2030 are being advanced. While some of those plans impact more cargo operations with expanded berths, warehouses, and storage, key aspects of the plan do directly affect cruise operations. First, a $1.2 billion project to deepen the channel by 4 feet is planned to begin in 2028. While this may not seem like a significant increase, a deeper channel can better accommodate larger ships with deeper drafts. It is unlikely that Port Tampa Bay will ever be able to accommodate the world's largest cruise ships, such as RCL's Icon Class or MSC Cruises World Class. A deeper channel might provide more opportunity for some larger ships to visit or home port in Tampa. For example, ships ported at Port Tampa Bay currently have drafts ranging from 23 to 28 feet. Deepening the channel might permit slightly heavier cruise ships to navigate safely to the cruise terminal depending on their number of decks, of course. A new cruise terminal would also permit additional ship visits while updated and reconstructed passenger berths for the current terminals would smooth passenger flow and ease crowds on busy days. Construction has already begun on the new terminal at Terminal 6, and completion is expected in 2029. Exact dates of the new terminal and which cruise lines it would service have not been yet released. Cruise.
Oh, before you go any further, let me tell you. Well, not tell you, but tell everybody. This weekend, I also also watched. What did I watch? Oh, I remember
I don't know. Why don't you ask
the.
Ziggy? Ziggy seems to know all your business.
Yeah, and I don't know, but I'm still headed to Jack in the Box. So you carry on.
Okay, let me tell you what I watched. You know, when people tell you that you have a tender port to protect the coral reefs and stuff, I watched that. Do you know the coral reefs? They're beautiful. They showed people like me that was watching it on the TV what a coral reef does and looks like and how it helps the environment and blase this. So I am on team coral reef and tender ports. If there's a tender port there and they don't mess up the coral reef, then there you have it. I'm team go ahead with the news story. Wait.
Oh, okay. I'm back.
Wait.
Okay, hang on. I was just messing around a little bit. Cruise Terminal 6 is the northernmost terminal for Port Tampa Bay, located alongside Channel Side Drive between McKay and East York Street. Enhancement to permit cruise ships to connect to shore power while docked are another part of the development plan and help to ensure the future sustainability and environmental responsibility of the port. So yeah, they're deepening the channel, but I'm not sure that we can get anything besides the Paradise out of there, y'all. I don't know.
The concern is the number of decks because all the bigger ships are still going to be too tall, even with a deeper, channel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't see anything bigger than the Spirit class for Carnival being able to get in there.
Yep.
And
I have a
we've
similar
got-
situation in Baltimore. They're rebuilding that bridge, and they're making it higher than it was.
Yeah.
But the Patapsco River that they have to sail through is still just, anywhere between 30 and 50 feet deep.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same thing in New Orleans. They're bringing in the Dream class, and I'm pretty sure that it's been there before, but I don't know. That little ship we rode out on, the Glory,
glory.
yeah, it was barely being able to squeeze past. I can't imagine being on a Dream class through there, but that would be nice.
Mhm.
It would be
They'll
really nice.
probably-
doing that in New
They
Orleans.
probably won't have the ships one go out, one come in, because I remember the Glory and whatever that other ship was, the Valor.
Yeah.
That was very close. It was like
They're
you
the
could
same,
reach
they're the
out.
same class ship, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. They're going to have to redo the cruise schedule or something. Cruise ship schedule.
And instead of writing John Heald, Royal Caribbean served with 3 new lawsuits from injured guests.
I saw something about that this weekend, but I didn't take a close look at what it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
People often say that bad things come in groups of 3, and in RCL's case, that seems to be true. The cruise line has been slapped with not 1, not 2, but 3 new lawsuits that were filed at the end of March 2026. In all 3 cases, the cruise guests were injured in falls while sailing aboard Royal Caribbean ships. They believe that the cruise line had a part to play in their accidents and are accusing the brand of negligence. The first lawsuit was filed on March 19th by North Carolina resident named with the last name Bernhardt. On February 21st, Bernhardt was enjoying his time on board the Oasis of the Seas when he slipped and fell in Central Park.
Oh, wow. On the floor.
Now,
Yeah.
I can kind of see a little bit of a concern there. I mean, you're on a moving ship. It is open to the elements, but I myself have noticed when I was on Utopia and Wonder that when it got wet in that area, it was slippery. It
It was
really was.
lit.
I mean, the
Okay.
only question I would have for anybody, for anyone, seasoned or first time, is can you even possibly conceive the, the possibility of being on a cruise ship that might actually have water on the deck somewhere?
Right?
Yeah.
That is true as well.
Is that just the most insane thing that you could never fathom whatsoever, being on a ship where there might actually be, a wet deck somewhere? I mean, this is kind of, kind of like anything else, like, is there a crack in the sidewalk?
Right? Agreed.
So
I still agree with that overall statement, yes. But
Yeah.
I can speak to it being a little more slick than I've noticed other open decks when they're wet.
Right.
Because, like, if it rains, this is just going back what Scott said. I'm telling you, if it rains and you're trying to get to the Lido deck from, you have to walk through the wetness on that deck, depending upon the shoes you wear.
So, like what Ryan's talking about, though, in Central Park is that the decking is more like a tile in Central Park. It's not like the decking is anywhere else on the ship, right? But in Central Park, it's more like a tile. It's more like tile pathways and stuff like that. So, I'm sure that is a little maybe slicker, but
and they also got
natural. Can't imagine that they did not take into account the the material maybe being a little less slick than tile you would find in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
Another thing too is they have natural plants in that area, so aren't they constantly watering those plants to keep them?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 2 arbitists on board who are constantly tending to the plants and stuff like that.
Yeah. The cruise guest claims that he landed on his back and hit his head, causing him to lose consciousness for several minutes. Royal Caribbean provided immediate medical assistance, and Bernhardt spent the rest of the voyage in a neck brace. Per the claim, former cruise guest continues to suffer from debilitating symptoms caused by post-concussion syndrome and cervical spinal stenosis. And I see this tile in the area. They got a picture of it right here.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's not like the wooden plank
Right.
or the rubberized grit that you see around Lido deck and the running track.
But I think it does have some type of texture to it, right? Like it's
It,
not
it does
like
have a little bit,
super
yeah.
smooth like bathroom tile, right?
Yeah, they're still definitely a little grippy, but it's more slipperier than other open deck areas, for sure.
The next lawsuit, which was filed on March 25th, has also has something to do with slippery floors and an accidental fall. In this case, a guest named Samia fell and became injured while walking near the Windjammer Buffet on Deck 11 of the Navigator of the Seas on May 11th. The California resident says that she slipped on unreasonably wet and dangerous flooring, and that, once again, the crew members did not properly warn guests of the hazard. How many wet floor signs have you had to dodge going into the
Right?
market?
Yeah, those yellow cones are everywhere.
They're
all around.
always red.
Right.
This is BS.
Everywhere.
Even
This
out
is
on the
BS.
even like out on the pool deck where it's like the wooden planks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, those cones are everywhere all the time.
Everywhere.
And dare I say, even on Carnival, on Carnival, those wet floor signs. So yeah, they
And
care.
you're walking real careful not to slip and fall, So yeah.
Hannah and I dropped a glass. I don't know why we had a glass water bottle, but we did. Okay, we went and filled that glass water bottle and was heading back toward the room in the elevator bank, in the aft elevator bank on Norwegian Viva. We dropped the glass and juice went everywhere. Okay, we didn't put water in it, but we had the juice, the flavored water. Anyway, we dropped that. Immediately, the crew jumped into action. Wet floor sign came out first. That was the first thing, even before the mop, even before the broom. They cared about the liquids more than they cared about the broken glass.
Yeah.
And that's my personal experience on a cruise ship. They care about slip and falls. They do. All ships, all across the board.
All across the board.
Yeah.
There's not going to be one crew member when they see something, they're going to be. And then, like if it rains, they're going to be out there with that big mop trying to mop up the rainwater.
Yeah, they squeegee the floors dry, and they do that. We see it all the time. Every time it rains, every time it does whatever. If the floor gets too wet, we see them down there on their hands and knees with a towel wiping it up if necessary.
Yeah.
So we see this. I don't know. This is BS right here. I can tell you right now. Oh,
yeah.
Excuse me. The third. Oh, okay. Here we go. On March 27th, just one day after Bachner filed a lawsuit, Maryland resident Thomas filed his own lawsuit against Royal Caribbean. Stein was on board the Odyssey of the Seas on April 18th when he tripped and fell due to a misplaced lounge chair on the Lido deck.
Misplaced lounge chair?
Not on the Lido deck. Surely it didn't belong there.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Was it
They
just
better call John Hill. He needs to call John Hill. Yeah.
They need to write John Hill with his mess, because that's what it is, mess. You're not watching where you're going. That's what happened. He was texting and walking.
Right.
And I wish Dee Dee was in here right now, because texting and walking is a real thing. At the place where I used to work at, there was a resident who broke her ankle while texting and walking. And I'm like, you got to pay attention. You really do. You got to look. Seriously. Texting and doing anything else it should not be a thing. If you're texting, be still. Straight up.
Yep.
And let's see. We are late into the show, and the usual people are coming on Monday. I know we got Vicky next in like 1 minute. So we're not doing nothing else in the show here. So y'all go on over there. Let Vicky know we are on the way with a hashtag GLT raid and Foodies Vacations of grab a sandwich, Foodies Vacation Live. After that, it's pretty much going to be your Monday lineup. Texas Cruiser is tonight to close the night out. Let's see. Cruise Nuts normally drops one around 6. Linda and them is at noon and 1. And then we got Howdy Howdy, Roy and Becky's Travels. We got them coming in. Who else comes on Monday? I think that's about it.
Doesn't the fam have something Monday
Yeah,
night?
the fam.
The fam's got something. I want to say 7 Eastern.
So it's 6 our time. The
Yeah, I
fam.
want to say that, or maybe it's 8. No, 8 Eastern.
Here's an Alaska hack from Will G. I am going to take a break for this. Going early May, the bears are still in hibernation.
There you go.
Somebody's at the front door. Hold on, y'all. Becky, that's for you.
That's a wolf.
Somebody's at the front door.
Yeah, I like werewolves.
I'm Brandon, the therapist. Okay, come on in. How y'all doing?
Let me stop this. Okay, this is somebody I'm gonna kick in their face. This is the physical therapist person.
Oh, you're gonna kick in their face?
Yeah, it's a guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn Cheryl off right now. See you later, baby.
Okay, bye, baby.
Have a good
Hi,
therapy.
come on in.
How you doing?
Okay, here we go. Then getting back to the chat, it says just eat gummy bears. Yes, absolutely.
There you go.
I could do that. Mount Jackson.
Captain Billy speaking my language, man. Gummy bears.
Gummy bears are awesome. Or
Gummy bears is what I call them.
If you can't do gummies, do Teddy Grahams. Boom. I have eaten bear. Okay, so this is Will G saying, it's been so long and I don't remember the taste. So that'll work. They did fix the problem on the horizon, but still in all, hey, that's the Vista class. I would be careful. I would be real careful and real flexible because they do it. Yeah, the bikes are called the Sky Ride. I didn't feel like doing it. It was on the Vista.
I was gonna try it, but
my stepdad actually did, and he said he enjoyed it. You know, he's not scared of heights or nothing, so he went up there and actually did it. But he said it was a little hard to pedal coming out of that not out of the dip because you're going real fast around that third corner. But he did say it was rough getting back up, pedaling.
I'm really looking forward to the Aqua Coaster on Luna. So can't wait to do that.
Yep. And let's see. I know. Okay. Today's outro and the outros going forward have a little different music. So if you want to stick around and catch the rap version of the Go Live Together song, here it is. And y'all take care of each other out there. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for coming into the show today. We appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, from all of us over here at Go Live Together, we love you. Good morning and have a great day on purpose.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Wake up, coffee in the cup, tune the stream up, 4 mics, 1 vibe, we the trendsetters. Yeah. Cheryl hit the countdown, we go live together. Yeah. Got Cheryl on the left with the plan of brain, color-coded ports, every dock, every lane. Jeremy with the stats, got the numbers on lock, reads the cruise news fast like it's ticking on a clock. Ryan breaking down deals that upgrades right, cabin hacks pack light, stretch your flight. Ricky bringing jokes, eat a late night sun, turn your weekday work grind into pre-vacation fun.
Gotta get it, start your day on deck. From the couch, from the car, feel the salt on your neck. Cruise tips, cruise tricks, talking ships and the weather. 4 friends, 1 show, we go Lily together.
Go live together, every story, every route, from the wake to the waves, that's what we about. Hit chat, hit like, pull up, grab a chair. If you dreaming about the